able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. To Kyle Anderson, beyond the arc for three. They dared him, and he burns them.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
I got ball.
And look out. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock.
I got ball. Screw right.
Here comes the screen. From the outside, no good. To Valanciunas, and finishes strong.
Valanciunas giving you that size, giving you that length, a guy that can extend the defense. But you kind of forget that he was the 5th pick taken overall in 2011.
Watch cut.
15-footer at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Grizzlies are way out in front. Grizzlies get the first crack at it as we begin the fourth quarter. And, Jay, I'm as shocked as you are. Neither of us expected this.
Ed, I'm sitting here shaking my head because I am baffled. I thought maybe they could have given them a game. But I don't think anyone saw them with a double-digit lead to start the fourth quarter.
It's Jazz ball. Not that time. From long range, that's off the side of the rim, no good. Mitchell with it up top. Looking to make something happen to Gobert. Count the basket inside.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
And scores.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Memphis, they've got it. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
My ball.
To Gobert.
Uh-oh, you know you can't go out me out here.
Here comes the screen. Down to 5 on the 24. Mitchell, oh, that's how it's done.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are squared to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
I got him. Let's go.
to Gobert. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Jackson. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Ferocious slam inside. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither.
Oh.
Utah with the possession. Here comes the screen. Take stock of the floor. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Knocked loose. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Jay Crowder. So possession stays with the Jazz. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose but really good habits to gain.
Mitchell with the basketball. His guys down big. A lot of contact. No whistle. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
The post-shot confidence is everything. He's still running down the court, holding his extension.
Joe Ingles. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Fires the three. Gobert with the rebound. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Substitutions. Substitutions.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Conley. Lets it fly from long range. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Conley matched up with Howard.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Gets a shot up off the mark. To Jackson. 4-3. Josh Jackson is going to get 3 shots here. His career mark right now sits at 63%. Nope, first one does not go. Second to 3, got it.
Get it, shoot it again.
Mitchell with it up top. Down a bundle. Here comes the screen. Bojan Bogdanovic in a matchup with Jackson. To Conley. The Jazz with 4 in the shot clock. Conley. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Howard. Not a good shot there as he misses it. Conley.
That's me.
Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. To Howard. Rises for the slam. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Missed it at the line. Oh, big finish at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. He'll run the offense. Count the bucket for 2.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Howard. Cashes in for 2.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Hands up. Hands up.
Conley.
That's short.
Shot by Bogdanovic off the mark. Slams it down, and there was no stopping him that time.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Bojan Bogdanovic, picked up by Josh Jackson. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Going to launch beyond the arc, and the Jazz have it. They've cleared the rebound. Conley.